This is a gold 1/plat 5 Swain game. Not that actually matters because people in plat 5 are generally elo boosted scrubs anyway. Right, so anyone interested, people can't be bothered to read my guide, which is actually in the description if I remember to put it there. That's the room page. Which one of these are the masteries? Those are the masteries. Happy? Right, let's go. Is this recording? Yes it is. Sweet! So, I am against Gragas, because sod it, why not? He's melee, suffers some more typical problems of melee, and we will eat his face alive. Alright. I'm gonna run through a few things first. I hope this video doesn't start like the other twos did. I don't know whether it's acceptable or not, but I'm trying to fix that as I just bought the license to make these 1080 etc. and in higher quality of sound and video. But I bought it both sides. I know Lee Sin was here, and I'm in no real danger of basically needing to use never move, so I use EQ to harass him better and harder, all the rest of it. And he has to use Q to farm, but at the same time it does zone me out a bit because I want to hit this, but I don't want to take damage either. And if it was a big creep, I might have taken it, but otherwise no. So I'm just last hitting on the turret and waiting, because sod it, it's at my side. I said there's no wards in mid, feel free to gank whenever. So I get Gragas on the right side and wait for Zin to show up, which it usually does. Right? And we kill him. It's that simple. You'll be surprised. Right? Junglers will love to gank lanes which they can get kills in. Especially if you tell them there are no wards and you tell them it's pushing and you have high damage. It's just, why would you not gank this? Or you could farm. True, but kills are good. I am giving a respectable distance because death timers are not that large at this point. Or not large, not that long. These things could easily be here, go around the side, initiate on me, wait for Gragas to turn up and do a lot of damage to me. I did not want. I wanted to stay here for a bit. Wasn't sure how long Lee Sin was going to stay in the brush for, and I was a bit paranoid about it until I saw he'd left, which I duly did. Then I just stayed here, tried. I wanted the big creep, which I did. It was pushing my direction anyway. And Lee Sin's back again, but it's pushing my direction, so it's fine. I will sacrifice a little bit of CS. It's much better than dying. So Lee Sin is on this side, therefore I will play on the left. That is all there was to it. And I'm CSing, ping the fact that Gragas is missing, but it's okay. You can ping the fact that Lee Sin is going down, they die anyway. You can't do that. I haven't gone back yet, which is annoying. But I am hitting him repeatedly, because what is he meant to do? Don't want to use Raven Form too much, because at this point of the catalyst my mana can't be sustained. I'd run out of potions basically. I don't want, more to the point, I don't want to use them, because I want to go back, but it's Gragas, he'll just Q shit. I mean, he has no ward, which is why he's playing so much more passive, but it's okay. I'm ahead. I know what I'm doing. I can continue getting mana back from last hitting creeps correctly. But I just need enough. The reason I didn't pop the mana potion because Zin wants to come. Gragas might have taken, if he was smart, might have taken it as a signal saying something's up. Why would I take it now as opposed to any other time?
Hello, Soviet.
And I am currently casting Leslie. Do you want to say hi to people?
I can do.
Say hi to people, Leslie.
Hello, people. How's it going?
There we go. I'll talk to you later.
Alright.
Sweet. Yeah, professionalism. Bros before hoes and all the rest of it, but still. So, walk up to him, slow him down, and Zin goes for it. He shouldn't have flash yet, so we eat him. Unfortunately, I think he might die to Lee, because I'm out of mana. I'm not quite sure why Zin decided to, it would be a fun idea to put himself, run backwards, put himself in between Lee and the turret when it was just the most obvious thing to put a ward here. But I wasn't not in danger of dying to Lee. But I still need to go back because I haven't been back. It's that simple. Like, I will lose CS, but I'll lose much more if I just continue staying here to the point of, like, dying. Unfortunately, Lee took my blue because he actually has a clue of sorts, and Rise is not having fun. Does Rise snuff it? Not really, but I saw this was happening, so I go top. And see if I can do anything. Which there was an opportunity to go kill stuff. I took it. Kennen goes back, not quite sure why, but it's just he's still hanging around here. I'll never move him and hit Eater's face. It's fine. So he dies. Rise goes takes over mid for a while because sod it, CS. I didn't realize whether he wanted to stay there or not, but it was just he wanted to just cover it, so it was okay. I'll go back to mid. I already have a rod at 10 minutes or so, and I am dominating the lane. I always buy 2 wards because not enough gank, and I assume Gragas went to get blue, but then it's like we just spotted Lee Sin. Like, he got it anyway, Lee Sin was really mobile, so I put a ward down. I put this incorrectly. I wanted to put it around here, so I had a vision to see if Lee Sin came to gank me or not. Except Lee Sin went bot. Could I have gone bot at this stage? It was on my mind, but I presume that... it was on my mind, but I presume that because they would try dives in, bot was already coming, so there was no reason for me to actually go bot. I assumed they'll be fine, and I was right. But I want to go bot to see if I can like tease Gragas and kill him, but he didn't want, so yeah. Gragas then tries to poke his head in. I'm telling them, is this the greatest idea? He'll just ult one of you, which he does, but at the same time, because I'm on his face so much, I managed to kill him for it. So you have 3 people here. Lee was dead, Varus was dead, and I assume Nami had died as well. So these 3 people can easily do it as long as like the person who can do damage to them, which was Gragas, doesn't have a free reign to do so. So it was what I was doing, trying to ward him off. Except and then he tried, but then failed miserably. So we killed him. We got Dragon. I killed him. It was fine. I showed him many times. It's something much more beneficial to like instead of doing more damage to the Drake, just safeguard it from people dying. Like you have to make the call. Sometimes you make the wrong one, but it's fine. Do I even know what the heck Gragas is building? I don't know, I don't play Gragas, so I'm assuming meant to like buy rings and get to a death cap, but hell am I know. I mean, he is plat 5, and people in plat 5 are generally bad. I have dominance of the lane, and doesn't he know it? I mean, I'm a little bit more cautious because there are no wards, but then I spot that the bot turret's gone. They're probably going to try something, so I go bot. Just like that. Because merely by going bot, you force them into a moment of hesitancy of we need to get out of here. And just like that, we manage to get kills. I mean, okay, got a double kill by exposing pressure. Xin then gets caught by these 2, but I managed to get back up in time. And like, can I catch someone? I get kicked into the freaking lantern by Lee, but I can't kill him because he just wall pops. Irritating, but oh well. Thing you need to do with Swain, it's just a bit of a problem. If you roam and get it successfully done, I mean, it's obviously it's more worth it, but in several games I played, it was simply, oh, I did misplay this. We knew Lee was going to my blue, but I thought, I can push him first, but should have just went for blue and killed him. Thing with Swain and blue is you're sort of tempted to say, I have blue, I can go teamfight more, so I'll go roaming and get stuff done. Except because it's always warded, you won't get anything done, and you could have spent your time farming up. And misjudging your power later because you're behind the curve means you don't snowball like you should. And if you can't snowball like you should, you can't carry. So what happens here? In this instance, it was like, I spy Varus, like can I kill him? Like it's warded, but I want to cut him off and I want to kill him. Like Lee Sin's here, Gragas is here, but it's just, oh well, I'm Swain. How do you do? Varus then waltzes in time for a bird to get him. Vi teleports in and saves my ass. I dodge a lead Q. I then throw a torment on him, and gragas helps me escape. If we don't go down, this shit won't happen. Didn't you outplay them? It's that simple. It is as simple as simply killing the ADC. Actually, he was burning out. It wasn't a bird. It was fine. I did calculate him down correctly. Slow him down. Right, wait. And then I actually got a level up, which is a bit lucky, but the main point was I dodged the Q. If that Q landed, I would be dead. Dodged the Q, then just shoved shit on him. Gragas couldn't kill me because I took crap on him in lane. And I'm on 6 kills and 113 CS, which isn't actually bad going. But now I have another blue buff because I ripped it off Lee Sin's dead corpse. And now I don't have wards because, quite frankly, they can both come at me and I'll kill both of them. Technically, even if you're ahead, you probably still buy wards because it's useful for your side lanes who might not be as well, like, fed as you are. But the point was, this side was warded. This side was warded, so bot lane was fine. And I spied there's something happening at bot, so I go intercept them if I can. And even if I get caught underneath the turret, I don't care. They're telling me to back, but there's just one. I am perfectly fine. Even though there's just so much displacement, but I am fine, and I'll open up on them again, because I can. This is why I play Swain, because Swain can make plays. This one was, I know they're coming for me, I will kill them and get out. I can tank the turret because there are creeps here, Lee Sin's here. It's like, why did he decide to kick me? Probably the wrong way, we lived anyway, but gragas going to tank the turret. My blue buff, so my cooldowns are back off. I managed to never move them so they can't escape. And then open up the rest of their faces. And then, because I'm tanking it still, and I'm healing off it. Like, the rest of the team has free reign to do more damage. It's fine. Could I do that as Vlad? No. That's just the problem with Vlad. It's like, I can farm incredibly well, but all he really does is damage. He can't really force an error, per se. Like, catch people. He has to rely on other people being retarded, and he has to rely on other people to initiate and stuff, and it's just so much power that's not under control. I mean, I can farm, I can do the damage, but it's not really enough in solo queue, I find. But even if you're ahead of... Like, this is the problem with that top lane. Even if you get the kill, you don't really snowball as, per se, a Riven would. You just don't suffer as much. And that's ultimately the problem. I still enjoy Vlad, though, because I enjoy doing crap tons of damage, but it just rings to me not perhaps the best choice. But, oh well, I rambled on too much. In other news, I will probably try streaming over summer, if people are interested, because by the time I've gone home, my dad's upgraded the internet, and he's like, sweet, I actually have a decent upload speed. I then go down because I saw some fight was happening, except then went back, and then gragas shows up. I thought he was dead. I swear he was dead. Lee shielded him and saved him. Oh, did he? No, maybe I miscalculated my damage. Oh well. Either way, I am actually like ahead of schedule. I have 8 kills, 151 CS. I have my zombies and the rest of it. I'll do blue. And what's like scrabble around, see if I can get anything done. So in this game what happened, I've dominated mid. I went top and killed Kennen. I managed to screw over everyone basically. Like I meant to do. And farm, although I'm not enough of an ass to steal it from my jungler. And then I spy there's a fight up top. I spied there was something top, and Ryze would probably be able to hold out long enough, even if he died, that something could get done. So what is this? People are telling me to back off, saying, are you really going to charge in 4 versus 1? Answer? Of course I fucking am. I've got a blue buff, I'm Swain, I'm so fed. Does it look like I actually physically care? Kill 1? Use Zonias, kill 2. Everything that I will cooldown, I'll kill gragas. And then I'll kill Nami as well.
Blue team triple kill.
Sorry, Vlad, can you eat your heart out? Actually, waltz in! Let's start up the pain engine. And it's just, actually, okay. I'll be honest, there was a bit more to this. It was more the fact that Ken had used his ult. They basically had used their ults, is why I did this. I just knew that they probably didn't have the damage needed to kill me off, and I had the healing power, and I had Zonias that I would be able to survive. I had the CDs to kill whoever the hell I needed to, and that was that. 4v1. Who the hell cares? Have faith in your healing, especially if you're ahead. But the problem was you couldn't do that if you didn't snowball, and that is the problem when you go roaming. If you do it, fine. Otherwise, you might give them farm. Like in other games like this stage, I managed to have 80 CS because I just didn't farm. I just spent so much time trying to make stuff happen, and it's just a balance that even I don't get right sometimes. Like even I don't get right. Because I don't get right, so I'm not that big headed, bloody hell.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh sweet, it actually changes to red team. Oh well. Kenny does not die. I am disappointed. Oh well. We catch people, we kill them, repeat. We then get a little bit too zealous, I think. Like we're fighting them on their freaking fountain. And like, oh crap, Zonias please. Nope, it's done. Yeah, I had way too much fun doing that.
Shut down.
Now we're fighting, always fighting. He's dead, can we keep moving? Cyrus is here, quick, let's lock him down. Because, sod it, need to make stuff happen. And we kill her, kill him, whatever. We just kill, main burn, etc. I tried to make a play but fail. And I guess this is the problem when you don't have tier 2 boots. It's not fast enough to make the plays it otherwise might. But the point was, I actually should have done it sooner, but I think it might have been Nami's speed that screwed it actually, but oh well. I just don't like getting tier 2 boots or Swain that quickly. At this point in time we're so much further ahead, we will keep pushing. They have to come to us, and I don't need to chase anyone. Like show them how to chase up the stragglers, but keep farming. Just the mentality. If you're behind, you need to keep farming. If you're ahead, you need to keep farming. Does anything else happen in this game? I don't really know. The game is freaking over. I mean, when they saw 4v1, they couldn't do it. The game was freaking over. Oh, sweet. What happened here? Rise is a ninja. Nunu dies. Caitlyn nearly dies. Surprise!
Blue team double kill.
Nothing is going to happen. I don't focus much on the matchup, do I? No, I'm still depressed then, but bloody hell. What can I say about Gragas in the end of the day? Gragas melee will attempt to push with Q inevitably. Technically does have the burst to kill you, but then you have to avoid body slam basically. It's like it collides with the first enemy unit. It's like, well, don't stand to the side of your minions then. Stand like to the side-ish, but not automatically he can slam into you and he loses a great deal of his damage. I mean, he has to do that in order to use melee attacks on you, and that is how he kills people. But you have, like, you can just abuse the fact that he's melee for the most part and just keep shoving EQs down his throat. And the rest of it was just roaming? Oh sweet, there's another fight, been kicked out of it again. Because sod it, Swain hates having to use Raven form. There's nothing to heal off. And like, I've left Raven form on too long. I need to turn this off and maybe enter the fight. Kenny. No, this game I actually went roaming a fair amount more than I normally do. And again, if I find a better matchup, if someone who actually seems to be a bit more competent with gragas, I will upload it, but good luck getting there once I've fallen this far. It might be a few weeks. Because I have exams soon, but we'll see, shall we? Gamvarus, we kill him too, because sod it. Never move. Never move will make things happen. That's why my Swain ratio seems to be really good. But, meh. Did I mention I have a Swain guide? I don't know, I've literally run out of things to say. Varus then goes and like rebuys everything because hey, game's over. Oh well. GG, have fun. Sweet, Rise died, nothing of value was lost.